Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Lost in Random. Und wir sind jetzt in Dreistadt. Wir haben es geschafft, zwei Stadt hinter uns zu lassen. Haben alle Quests erledigt. Haben unseren Dicey jetzt verbessert. Hat 3 Punkte. Und können somit... Haben jetzt 3 Punkte und können jetzt entsprechend... ja. Unsere Karten anders nutzen, besser nutzen, wie auch immer. Wir werden es herausfinden. Ups, was war das? Nee. Okay. Bisschen dunkel alles, sehr mysteriös. Komme ich mal ein bisschen um hier. Ach, guck mal hier. Oder? Ach, da ist eine Lampe. Nee, passiert wirklich nichts. Ist einfach nur ein Leuchtefix, aber hier können wir was machen. Hey. Wollte gerade ihn wegschießen. Hast du diese Roboter gesehen? Wie, du meinst, du hast schon mal größere gesehen? Noch größer? Leuchti. Lampen sehen irgendwie geil aus. Hier ist noch was. Okay. Also jetzt können wir hier ein paar Münzen sammeln. Vermute ich dann mal, da wird Mini-Decks auch wieder hier auftauchen. Weil jetzt haben wir das Tor aufgemacht, im Grunde für alle. Das Tor war ja verschlossen gewesen. Ach, guck mal hier. So. Zack. Sieht das geil aus. Oh, was ist denn hier? Ist hier was? Nö. Die Spinnengondel. Wollen wir hier rüber? Ja. Ein Buch. Hier ist nichts weiter. Okay. Was ist denn hier los? Wir müssen da rein offensichtlich.
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A six-odd child is missing! I repeat.
Okay. Oha.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
Oha. Witzig, dass hier eine Belohnung...
Seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
Okay. Witzig, dass sie eine Belohnung aussprechen, aber die anderen können ja die Belohnung gar nicht nutzen. Im Grunde. Weil... Womit denn? Also, ne? Bin ja der Einzige, der hier Karten kaufen kann. Natürlich ist in der Welt, wahrscheinlich ist das die Belohnung für alles. Marktplatz von Dreiheit. Oha. Oha. Die sind wirklich groß.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war.
Oha. Und es wird gewürfelt.
Father, three siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Alter Falter. Okay. Oh, hier, Many Decks, da ist er ja.
Oh, Many Decks. Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you three good reasons to buy some cards, eh?
Ja, mach ich. Was machst du hier?
I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards.
Wie bist du aus Falscher herausgekommen?
Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Okay. Naja, wie gesagt, das Tor war ja offen. Von daher ist das eigentlich logisch. So, Schmiedeblinken. Okay. Wir nehmen den. Ah, dein Ernst? Verdammt. Ganzen Karten kosten ein bisschen mehr als 100. Ich bin gleich bei dir. Moment. Ich muss erstmal hier hoch. Oder ich möchte hier hoch. Gucken, was hier passiert. Passiert hier irgendwas? Okay. Nee, passiert gar nicht. Okay, hier ist eine... Hier ist eine Quest.
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
Was? Reginald Dovio der Dritte. Sieht so aus, als hätte sie schon bessere Tage gesehen.
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
Muss schön für dich sein.
I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord our King of Freedom, before his murder.
Okay. Du kanntest den König, du kennst die Drillinge?
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her.
Ich werde es ihr sagen.
It's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around the battlefield. Please excuse me.
Okay, finde Greta Ringer. Was sagst du mir? Entschuldigung, hast du irgendwelche Kinder gesehen?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
Er ist ein Freund von mir und steckt in Schwierigkeiten. Ich mache mir Sorgen.
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
Also, hast du irgendwelche Kinder gesehen?
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
Naja, danke für... was? Falls du die Fortuna fragt, würdest du dich also an mich nicht erinnern?
I promise it, stranger.
Okay. Sehr schön.
Fascinating, fascinating. Greetings. I'm
Rudi
doing
von
a
Wart.
survey for the upper class gazette. Do you have a moment?
Natürlich.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you
Ahnung.
know the story of the three siblings.
Tun wir so, als ob ich das nicht täte.
Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Knallharte Baron. Vielleicht sie alle, weil sie alle irgendwie einen Grund hatten.
That's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you. My word, what an opinion indeed.
Okay.
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the upper class gazette.
Okay, kannst du nochmal machen.
Splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and
Einer von
started...
ihnen?
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such
Gewagt,
an
direkt,
opinion
vermutlich
before.
total verrückt.
It's bold. It's direct. It's quite...
Okay, kann ich nochmal was sagen?
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the... Splendid, splendid. I have only
Mal gucken, was passiert, wenn ich jetzt was anderes nehme.
Who do you think killed... Bold. That's all I need.
Okay. Dafür gab es eine Belohnung. Nice. Okay, ja, dann...
Call me crazy. I've got half a mind to, what was I talking? The attack has begun. The king must be
Hast du einen
saved.
Vogel hier auf dem Kopf? Angriff, was für ein Angriff?
Identify yourself, stranger.
Ich bin Even, wer bist du?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important. I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
Du hast von einem König gesprochen, hast du ihn beschützt?
Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Das tue ich nicht, Nishka.
What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger.
Okay.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
Okay, ein Bonbon. Eine Schokolade. Okay. Also man sieht hier alles zerstört. Dieses Spiel scheut also auch nicht vor dem Thema Krieg zurück. Sehr interessant. Sehr viele Münzen gibt es hier tatsächlich. Oh, wer bist du denn? Entschuldigung, hast du irgendwelche Kinder gesehen?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
Das ist Bernie. Hast du gesehen, wo er hingegangen ist?
Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Der Schattenmann?
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
Okay. Der Schattenmann hat ihn.
But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Shadowman. Hier rein. Yep. Ein paar Münzen, sehr gut. Wir wollen sehr viel reden hier. Entschuldigung, hast du ein Kind gesehen?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
Okay. Hast du die Jungen in Sechsuniform gesehen?
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
Alle scheinen Angst vor ihm zu haben.
As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Okay.
Find Margaret and Tuck lurking around here somewhere. She can tell you more.
Entschuldigung, hast du irgendwelche Kinder gesehen?
Hmm? Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Bitte, es ist wichtig, mein Freund steckt in Schwierigkeiten.
Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
Der Schattenmann?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
Weiß, dass du weißt, wie man den Schattenmann findet. Sag es mir.
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Marjorie and Took can tell you about him.
Okay.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
Also ist er ein Geist?
If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Okay. Finde den Schattenmann.
Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting.
Okay. Gehen wir erstmal hier links lang. Uff. Los, Dicey.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Ich fühle mich auch beobachtet. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich in die richtige Richtung laufe oder ob es in eine optionale Richtung jetzt hier geht. Keine Ahnung. Hier geht's nicht weiter.
Are
are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, Even, is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
Let him out! Denkst du, ich habe Angst vor dir? Habe ich nämlich nicht.
That may be true, but there is another truth.
Wie bitte?
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
Was bist du?
Haven't you heard the big time stories? I'm what goes bump in the night.
Du hast eine geile Stimme, das weiß ich.
Comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do, or what I used to do anyway, before this silly war.
Lass Bernhard gehen.
Mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
Lass ihn gehen, das ist Kidnapping.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case,
Child.
Besides, you don't have what I need.
Was brauchst du denn? Schluss mit den Nettigkeiten. Was willst du von Bernie haben? Für Bernie.
You have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
Ich bin tougher, als ich aussehe.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets war to end.
Du bist ein Monster, warum interessiert dich der Frieden?
I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came for them. And often I did. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is a greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
Will, dass ich den Krieg beende? Wie?
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone
Dich beobachtet, dass du eine Würfelspielerin bist?
I know you're a dice wielder. Silence! Don't insult me with your dirty lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man.
Okay.
You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no war,
Er kennt meine Schwester?
no hope, and you will never. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, Even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
Okay.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Okay. Brauchen wir Informationen zum Krieg. Okay, sind wir hier gelandet? Gehen wir mal hier weiter. Okay, ist relativ klein hier alles. Muss ich vielleicht an den Anfang wieder? Ich weiß es nicht.
That poor woman, completely mad. Have you seen Nishka?
Okay. Sie will auch, dass ich Nischka quatsche.
Who's there? Tell me now, or I'll...
Aber erstmal nochmal schnell was kaufen. Und zwar, mal gucken, was kostet am wenigsten. 135, 115. So, dann geben wir mal den Joker. Den Joker. Okay. Kaufen. Wir kaufen nochmal. Ja, kaufen wir. Kaufen nochmal den Segen, glaube ich. Mhm. So, glücklich hinten. Schnellziehung. Blitzangriff. Hammer. Bogen. AP. Bombe. Bombe kommt weg. Kanone kommt auch weg. So, okay. Einmal den und dann nochmal den. Okay. Mal gucken. Nischka.
You, I remember you. We've spoken before.
Oh, kannst dich erinnern. Nice. Es war heute Nischka. Wir haben uns über den König unterhalten. Erinnerst du dich?
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want?
Wer hat diesen Krieg begonnen?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
Hat einer der Drillinge den König ermordet?
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
Oh, entschuldige bitte, weine nicht.
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about.
Gottes Willen.
Hello? Do I know you? The children of the king. Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. The entire royal court was so... The court was so... I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't remember.
Erzähl mir was über den Grafen, Barons, anderes reden.
Oh, that's very nice. You're the children of the king.
Ach so, warte.
Beautiful babies. They grew up in... Oh, that's very nice.
Fällt dir ein, was den Krieg beenden
I'm
könnte?
sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
Wie kann ich Dreiheit überzeugen, mir die 4 Gegenstände zu überlassen?
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember.
Ich bringe dir die 4 Gegenstände, nicht gar.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Na klar. Natürlich, wir sollen uns keine Sorgen machen. Na denn los. Auf geht's. Eine 3. Okay. Und nu? Oh, da war jemand.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
Ja, das ist wirklich gruselig gerade.
Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Das Rätsel des Königsmordes kriegen wir hin. Die Schwerterbrücken. Und wieder eine Quest. Die spucken hier sehr viele Quests aus tatsächlich.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know.
Teestund.
Hi there, I'm Tea-Time Tootsie.
Tea-Time Tootsie?
Me, our late King's master planner.
Meisterplanerin heißt Teestund?
Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know.
Lautet dein Geheimnis?
Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves.
Mhm.
Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it.
Mhm. Willst du es der Baroness erzählen?
By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you
Okay,
meet them,
ja,
come
mach ich.
back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Pass auf dich auf, Tutsi. Dreifacher Zirkus trifft den Herzog. Warte mal, bevor wir mit dem quatschen, das da scheint irgendwie wichtig zu sein. Gehen wir mal kurz jetzt hier so lang. Okay, da geht's weiter. Und hier geht's auch weiter. Okay. Ah. Kling, 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 kling.
Welt of
Okay. Als andere bist du nicht bereit. Ich bleibe einfach hier. Boah, warte mal. Schwerterbrücken ist doch das hier, oder? Okay, jetzt den Schwerterbrücken. Oh, geil. Er hat mich 3 Meter geportet. Finde ich nett von dir. Gebiet des Grafen. Danke, Daisy.
Someone has entered your ruin, castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this count is awake and ready for you. You hear that, assassins?
Ja, ich hab's gehört. Bist bereit? Na dann los.
Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Ah, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me. Old Manny Dix.
Bin da.
The Count? I love that guy.
Sind sehr gesprächig hier. Du liebst den Grafen?
You don't? He's great. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing.
Okay. Kann es sein, dass du die Augen vor der Wahrheit verschließt?
Now that's something I'll absolutely deny. I definitely love the Count, and I'm not just saying this because I truly regret our leadership. I deny it. Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and normal.
Okay. Rein mit dir. Hol mal ein paar Münzen raus. Hier ist nichts weiter. Ich würde jetzt gerne noch mal einen Kampf machen, ehrlich gesagt. Ich habe einfach Bock, die Karten auszuprobieren und den Dreierwürfel vor allem. Naja, wird schon früh genug kommen. Keine Sorge. Also die Sorge habe ich nicht. Aber trotzdem. So, hallo Herr Baron. Ah, sehr gut. Okay. Komm her. So. Ja, ich kann dich hören. Los, Daisy. So, glückliches Händchen. Machen wir einen Viererpunkt. Spielleiterkarte. Okay, so nehmen wir den Hammer. Und den erhöhten Kristallwert. Sehr gut. Na komm. So. Eine 1. Nehmen wir den. Und den. Und wir halten es nochmal hoch. Und packen die weitere Nadel drauf. Lol. So. Was haben wir denn jetzt hier? Eine 2. Die ist kostenlos. Ach, der war falsch. Obwohl, doch, nee, können wir auch nehmen. Da ist sie. Ach, da ist sie, komm schon. So. Nehmen wir den. Und den. Machen wir die Nadel drauf. Wir heilen uns. Das hier. So, komm her. So. Zack. 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 Sehr schön, jetzt haben wir auch mal eine 3 gewürfelt. Ein Traum. So, nehmen wir den. Zack. Und den Heiltrank. Hab dich. Na komm. Komm her. Okay, manchmal geht's nicht. Bogen wäre jetzt nice. Ich glaube, ich brauche den Bogen. Ach, da ist er. Guck mal. Also ich glaube, es ist viel gesprungen. Sehr gut. Da ist sie! Okay. So. Alles günstiger. Blase. Und kostenloser Hammer. Komm her. So. Hol ich gleich den Dreifach. Die Dreifachbombe raus. Erstmal heilen wir uns hoch. So. Oh. Sehr gut.
You're here to kill me, aren't you?
Nein, ich will nur helfen.
Help me to die?
Nein, stopp! Ich will dabei helfen, den Krieg zu beenden.
War. Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl?
Glaubst du, wo ich gerade herkomme?
I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. In my mind.
Okay.
You're being rude. Oh, you're being rude so that I'll think no assassin would draw attention to themselves with such rudeness and then kill me.
Ich bin keine Attentäterin.
Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth.
Wenn ich verspreche, dich nicht zu ermorden, erzählst du mir dann, wie ich diesen Krieg beenden kann?
End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up.
Brauchst du irgendwas, Graf?
What do I need? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped.
Okay, deine Leibwächterin ist tot?
Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father.
Nishka lebt doch.
Disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child.
Nishka war auch deine Leibwächterin?
She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father.
Weißt du, was mit der Tatwaffe passiert ist?
Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me?
Nein!
Well, good.
Wer ist Graf Shmoo?
The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. Hmm? How do you like that?
Deine Leibwächterin Nishka lebt. Besuchst du sie mit mir?
Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen.
Okay, der Krieg läuft also nicht so gut.
War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah, tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously.
Okay, bis
So
dann.
that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you,
Etwas, das bei Nishka eine Erinnerung auslösen könnte.
Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, But I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's
Finger?
murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Schmoo for me. Deal?
Deal.
The Count was an odd duck.
Ja,
A
wirklich.
paranoid duck too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in Threedom.
Das könnte interessant werden. An dieser Stelle machen wir beim nächsten Mal weiter. Das Video ist jetzt doch ein bisschen lang geworden. Ich bedanke mich ganz herzlich fürs Zusehen und sage wie immer Tschüss. Bis dann.